In today's video, I'm making air fryer donut holes stuffed with a delicious peanut butter and chocolate filling. This easy to make dessert just uses a few simple ingredients and your air fryer. So let's get started on this tasty recipe. First, you want to start with a clean, lightly floured surface and get yourself a can of poppable biscuits. You want the large ones with 8 biscuits. And 8 biscuits meant 2 batches in my air fryer. I have an 8-quart air fryer, so 4 biscuits a batch. So if you have a smaller air fryer, then keep that in mind. Go ahead and separate the biscuits out, and then we'll lightly flour a rolling pin. Now you basically want to flatten the biscuit out as much as you can without going too crazy thin. You're looking for about 6 inches. And it doesn't really matter the shape because we're going to cut it in a little bit. If you got yourself a bench scraper, it's kind of perfect because typically they're about 6 inches in length. Then we'll just divide equally into 4 pieces, set them aside, and move on to the next biscuit. Now, if you don't have a rolling pin or don't feel like getting out the rolling pin, you can do it by hand. I'll show you here. It just doesn't get as big, and it kind of just doesn't stretch as much. These biscuits add a nice buttery flavor to the donut too. Once you have all your pieces cut up, it's time to bust out the peanut butter and chocolate spread. This stuff is amazing. So it's the consistency of peanut butter with a rich cocoa taste that hits you right away, followed up by a peanut butter taste that's kind of in the background. And it's surprisingly less sweet than you would think. So you just want to take a little tiny bit and put it in the center of the dough, about a teaspoon worth. And then you want to take all the sides and kind of join them up together into a point and pinch away all the gaps and kind of form it into a ball, so that the peanut butter and chocolate are still in the middle of the dough. And then you can actually just roll it out a little bit in your hands to make it a little smoother, and there you go. Now your pieces might shrink up a little bit as you go along, but that's okay. You can just kind of stretch them out. You could also stuff and roll up all the donut holes, stick them in a big plastic baggie, throw them in the fridge, and they'll be fine for a day or two. And when you want some, just take them out of the fridge, pop them in the air fryer. Although I would let them sit out for maybe 5-10 minutes. When you're ready to fry them, you'll just need to make a little bit of an egg wash. A couple tablespoons of water in a measuring glass with 1 egg. And lightly brush on the egg wash. This will just help them get a little more golden brown and delicious. You do want to preheat your air fryer. We're going to go 300 degrees and we're going to go 10 minutes total time. When the air fryer is preheated, you do want to spray it with oil, and you don't want to use like olive oil for this because of the taste. You want something neutral and with a high smoke point, like avocado oil, which is what I'm using here. And like I said, you want to work in batches. You definitely don't want to throw all of them in your air fryer at once and send them on their way. They do puff up a little bit, so you want to make sure you give each one a little bit of space. Once they're done, take them out and immediately hit them with some powdered sugar. And instead of the powdered sugar, you could even just melt a little butter, brush that on, and roll them in regular sugar. These peanut butter and chocolate donut holes are so easy to put together. And with the magic of the air fryer, you still get tasty donuts without deep frying. I'm Cooking with Chris. Thanks for watching. Check out the rest of my channel for more air fryer recipes. I'll even leave a playlist. And subscribe if you haven't already. Full recipe is in the description box below. I'll catch you on the next one.